Hello bros, I'm welcome to Effect 0, BroFive production. Next part, the Sakura MMO 2. Start right here. So, let's see. Yeah, this one. Take this. She continues to slice the monster with her blade. With each blow, golden sparks fly flickers in the air. That must be the effect of a strengthening spell. The werewolf tries to retaliate, but Ellery is too fast. She dances about its claws, ducking and dodging before the claws can catch her. Here. Ellery jumps up into the air, her fingers tightening around the sword, and drives the blade deep into the monster's back. The monster howls, it thrashes wildly in obvious pain, and lashes out with its forearms. Ellery jumps out of the monster's way before it can catch her, but she doesn't have the time to pull the blade out of its back. Her sword remains embedded in the monster's hide, but that's exactly what I wanted. The enchanted blade should serve as a constant thorn in the monster's side. As long as the blade is digging into its back, the wolf's strength will continue to dwindle, and its magic resistance should wane too. If the monster's weakened enough, it might even be able to bind it with my magical chains. I can't yet though, it's still too soon. The monster has too much fight in it. Left without a weapon, all Ellery can do is dodge when the monster once more lashes out with its claws and... Okay, we've seen that before. Hey, this payback for trying to cut up my pretty face earlier, you jerk. There repulse the two daggers fly through the air, their tips shining beneath the moonlight. The daggers catch the monsters in the side, they only graze it, nicking its fur, but it's enough to stop the monster pursuing Ellery. The wolf rears its head back and ears flattened against the skull and glares at Theon. Yo! The thief girl smiles and waves courteously at our assailant. I bet you thought I was out of the running, huh? Well, even I have a few tricks up my sleeves. Here. Theon draws two more blades out of the punches and attached to her belt. She meets the monster just as it rushes towards her and parries its claws with her knives. Though it has a sword protruding from its back, the wolf still has a lot of fight left in its muscular body. It's supposed to be black. Apparently it was. It strikes Theon over and over again, its blows growing stronger from both pain and desperation. Maybe it knows it's outmatched. The wolf can intensely sense that it can't hope to take all of us down, and that's why it's focusing on Theon. She the smallest, the slightest, she should be the weakest. She should be, but... 10 inches passes, ain't you? You got a lot of fight in you for such a fair lady, as I was too quick to judge, Aslan. But I ain't going down easily either. I have my own pride as a thief. Theon matches the monster's movements. She ducks beneath its claws and carves the monster's chest with one of her daggers. The monster staggers back once more, howling, and... We've seen that before also. I'm going to a new picture. Let me help you. I want to show my lady what I'm capable of. Neil shoots another fireball at the monster's back. The monster thrashes. Half of its body is on fire and the smell of burning flesh fills the air. The waves to and fro, its eyes swirling wildly inside their sockets. It doesn't know how to attack first. Should take down Neve with her devastating darkling magic, or Theon, who's so quick and handy with her daggers. Maybe it could try and attack Ellery, who still doesn't have a weapon, but... Too slow. Theon sends two daggers flying through the air. They both catches the monster sinking into its hind legs. The beast staggers forward, its front legs meeting the ground. Now on all fours, it looked less like a fearsome monster and more like a lost, frightened puppy. All of a sudden, I'm struck with sympathy for the beast. Ashley knew she would transform into a werewolf without her necklace, and that's why she wanted to find it so badly. She didn't want us to learn about her secret. She didn't want to hurt us. That being the case, I have to grant Ashley her wish. Bind. Magical ropes fly through the air. They wrap around the monster, cinching its legs to its furry stomach, wrapping around its muscle. The monster reaches the ground like a stuck bug, crunching loose leaves and twigs in its way. It's trying to escape, but to no avail. The monster has been weakened too much, and my magic is too strong. Now, let's put an end to this. I approach the fallen werewolf. It's still straining against its binding, but the enchanted sword lodged in its back has sapped it off most of its strength. It's weak, too weak to break its binding and too weak to resist my magic. In this state, it should be able to force it back into its original form. I bend down on the forest floor beside the beast and extend my hand. My palm glows with the magical energy. My lady. Neve stares at me, her eyes wide. What are you doing exactly? I'm going to end this for good. But you're putting yourself in danger. If it gets free, it won't, trust me. I'm going to seal the beast away once and for all. Once and for all? By sealing away a curse like this? That's incredible powerful magic. Then it's fortunate I'm incredible powerful witch, isn't it? Do you think you'll be unable to pull this off? Oh no, that's not what I meant, my lady. I'm sure you can do it. Anything is possible for you. You could even make the stars fall if you wanted. Actually, it is possible to control a werewolf transformation. Maybe not transformation, but when you are a werewolf, you can actually control what you do, but it takes a high kind of mental fortitude or being an alpha. I just meant the strains this spell put on your body. It'd be difficult even for you to handle. I know it will, but that's a risk I'm prepared to take. I need to ensure that this, I look at the bound werewolf, never happens again. Hey, wait a sec. I'm a little lost here. What's going on exactly? I'm going to get rid of the werewolf curse. Which means Ashley will no longer transform during the full moon. She'll be able to live her life as a normal girl without relying on magical trinkets to suppress her curse. Whoa, you can do that? It's possible, yes. Even the most devastating of curses can be reversed, no matter how they were wrought. It's a very difficult thing, and if you can control it, why would you ever want to reverse it? But werewolf magic is very complex. Many humans have tried and failed to contain the sorts of arcane curse. If you make a mistake, the effect will be devastating. Then it's a good thing I don't make mistakes, isn't it? But going this far, all for Ashley's sake. I don't understand it. Why are you doing this for her? Why are you putting yourself in danger for a girl you hardly know? It's difficult to say. I suppose it's just one of my whims. I can't let a pretty girl suffer. Okay, that's a new picture. And that's a really good picture. I like it. So, I suppose I'm gonna save there. Yeah, nearly 10 minutes. I think it's pretty good, actually, when it comes to reading a novel. So, that was all I had for Sakura MMO 2 this time. So hit like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. BroFive!